I have the pleasure to talk to Steven here on the Media&Tech Con.
Hello.
Steven, you're also a speaker, right?
Yeah.
What topic do you bring to the conference?
Yeah, it's of course a topic about artificial intelligence, but it will be more in the sense of how does audience development and growth management functions in time of artificial intelligence. So we are talking lots of generative AI, we're talking about ChatGPT, but there's also another kind of artificial intelligence when we talk about like AI-driven recommendation engines that platforms like Google, like TikTok, like YouTube, and all like external platforms use right now. And as their algorithm get more complex and more intransparent, sometimes, I think at some points it will be pretty hard to handle for us, so we have to keep that in mind and find workflows, how we can deal with those platforms in the future as their algorithms and artificial intelligence get more and more complex and intransparent.
Absolutely. And do you fear like disruption from the outside, that other players starting from scratch and will like surpass all of us?
I'm not scared at all, but I'm sure that we will have to change things in the way, for example, like editorial teams work on those topics in the future. And I just with this panel I want to make people be aware of those problems that we are like facing, because most of our business models here, especially in journalism, are heavily relying on reach and on growth. If we want to grow, we need to understand those external platforms even better. And I will like try to draw a picture of how that could work out in the future.
And one thing that I think is absolutely crazy is the pace of innovation that happens in AI right now. I mean, the whole thing started with the release of ChatGPT like 6 months ago or something. And right now we have to be aware of everyday news of new tools, new frameworks, new methodologies, and new players on the market. How do you stay in touch with the everyday new innovations?
I think that's the big questions we have to answer right now. So I think, especially in editorial teams, journalists have to work way more close to with data analysts, with product managers, with audience development managers. So usually when you see editorial structures, usually those people are work a bit more outside, not in the like daily, everyday work that journalists do when it comes to how can we present a story for those platforms. And I think building up teams that really work interdisciplinary, that will be our biggest challenge. And I think we are not at this point right now, but we have to think about soon how we can do that and how we actually can handle these problems that definitely will arise in the future.
Steven, thank you so much for the insights, and
have
much more fun on the Media&Tech Con.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Thank you.